Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Commander Curses. So something's different today, guys. Can you tell what it is? No, it's not my ship. I'm still in my old Vulture. It's not my elite rank. I'm still Master Merchant Scout. It's not my credit balance, although that is quite healthy at the moment. No, it's Hartsfield Market. It's turned to the Crimson State group, which has been extremely exciting gameplay over the last few days, playing with a lot of other commanders and working together for an independent Lugh. We finally finished, well, we finished the trading mission, which I talked about in the last episode. Oh, there's my landing bay. And because we finished that, we were able to take control of Hartsfield Market. Now, since I wanted to record this earlier, however, before the Spear of Lugh community goal was finished, but they finished it overnight while I was asleep. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I'll show you my results in it soon. So what is important is that Lugh Herald, the battle was won, the war rages on. Federal control in the Lugh system quickly unravelled late last night as insurgent forces finally broke through the federal strong points aboard Hartsfield Market in a surge of defiance that left federal forces completely overwhelmed. Military operatives reported that the blast doors of the inner sanctum were suddenly and unexpectedly overridden, I think maybe overridden, and burst open, allowing the extremely well-armed resident population to pour in and seize control of the satellite defense systems. The leader of the Crimson State Group, Lugh, he's French, not Irish, had this to say: "Fear and oppression have been the weapons and tools of our enemies. They will seek to snuff the fire of belief from the noble man's heart, to grind him down so low as to extinguish the very notion of hope from his mind. Such are the means of the few, who seek to grow fat at the expense of the suffering of many. But fear is a double-edged blade that cares not for its wielder and soon exposes his lack of strength. His lack of strength when the hearts of many begin to beat as one, when the mouths of the many suddenly as one shout, 'No, we shall endure your stench no longer, for the truth is that it is they who fear us. It is their bloated president who has chosen to haphazardly murder 10,000 of their own so-called citizens, in the vain hope of assassinating me. She would dare to weigh up my meagre life against that of the value of thousands. We stand today in the presence of our gallant allies and the cusp of total victory, due to no small part to the huge roles played by our intelligence network, who infiltrated Hartsfield Market's defences, allowing our vastly superior forces armed by the Lugh freedom fighters to penetrate the very core of our enemy's control centre. Surprisingly, many of their core forces surrendered after just 3 days of fighting due to lack of ammunition. As we speak, our forces are led by my son Cormac, and they are already assaulting to retake Seager Port. The Seager martyrs who gave up their lives in the future of Lugh will be avenged. The Federation dogs themselves now stiff and howl for Halsey's blood, and Lugh shall finally be free from the fascist regime they so selfishly seek to endure. Us to endure. Yeah, so, exciting stuff. Part of that speech was actually taken from a member of the forum who was the instigator, the rallying officer of the Crimson State Brotherhood. And yeah, that's really cool that the Frontier Developments actually used his words in the part of the news report. I think that's really cool. Okay, so what else has happened? So we did some of the intelligence report deliveries. So me and a couple of other commanders went to what was it called? Not a checkpoint, it's a they have zones where a freighter spawns and you shoot out the the cargo hatch and pick up stolen military plans and deliver them. And so I got about 1 million or 2 million of credits for that. And the exciting thing, the Spear of Lugh, it's over. I got top 15%. That means 17.5 million credits. We completed the 9th tier so quickly. Oh my goodness! And yeah, I'm so glad that I made it to stay in the top 15%. I handed in 6.7 million credits worth of war bonds, and the reward for this, I don't know if it says here. Yeah, it does. My reward is also to end the war. So if you look over this side, we've got Lugh for Equality is now, and Crimson State are now civil war, but not at war. As you can see, there's just these statuses. So the reputation, the influence is all stuffed up. Silver Natural, which is a federation but neutral federation faction, is the highest, where we all know, as the story goes, the Crimson State group has actually just wrested control from the Lugh for Equality party. So these two should really be the same size. Crimson State over 50%, and these guys are all less. But because Lugh and Crimson State have all had their ships being destroyed for the last 3 weeks, they keep losing influence, and it's a bug that the developers have identified, and they're going to fix it up. I think they'll probably manually adjust those numbers. So I need to go turn in my reward, and well, since I'll have 37.5 million credits burning a hole in my space pocket, so I'm gonna probably go and buy a new ship. So I'll catch up with you when I do. See you soon. Alright, here I am at Gerard Ring. I'm in Empire space. I'll quickly show you where I am relative to Lugh. So there's Lugh up here. It is 64 light years away. I came down here because it's kind of the getting close to Imperial space, and I want to grind Imperial rep. So I came to a spot with a bunch of Imperial systems right next to each other to do quests in order to improve my rank. So here's my rank, currently Lord, allied with the Empire, and I've got a Imperial Ascension mission, Naval Ascension opportunity. So if I turn this in for a delivery quest, and I should have a Baron rank. Yes. So Baron rank, as you may well know, is required to purchase a new ship. So hopefully they have it. Cobra, Type 6, Sidewinder, Eagle, Hauler, Feather Lance, Type 7, Asp, Viper, Cobra. They don't have it. I want to get the Imperial Clipper, but I'm going to have to go and find one because there's not one at the station. So I will go and I will catch up with you when I find one and show you, because it's beautiful. After being disappointed at IKEA station, where I only found pre-built Sidewinders and a flat pack Viper, I've come to Road Erdegaard City, which is about, it's in the system, it's about 30 light years from where I was, Philip. No, not quite. 20 light years. Although I had to go a long way. Anyway, I found one, so let's have a go. Shipyard. So because it's not Shinrada Dejra, I have to pay full price, which I'm a little bit annoyed about, but here we go. Buy new ship and store current ship. I'll keep this one, but I will get in the Clipper. Well, here we are. Let's have a look around. Ooh, it's a nice white. It's like the iShip, Apple iShip. So pretty. Look at the view. Look at the view. So open. Moving the camera a bit quick. Sorry about that. I've got a co-pilot potential. Caution, hot surface. That's where they make their cups of coffee. Oh, so cool. And the driver's on the right hand side. That's so good. Alright, here we go. So let's see what it looks like on the debug camera. I need to stop doing roll while I'm doing the debug camera. It's a little bit off-putting. Oh, look at the smoke. Ah, this is lovely. It's quite a big ship. It's actually in a large docking port, so you can't dock at little what's the word? Outposts. Oh, look at that. So pretty. I'm not going to do a whole fly around yet. You'll see plenty of this ship. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to go and give it a flight test. So let's just launch. No upgrades, just let's go. Oh, I've been waiting for this ship since the beta. This is so good. So the potential capacity for this ship is actually a larger cargo hold than the Type 7, which is why I went for this ship and not the Type 7. I'm gonna, I think initially, oof, let's turn the gear off. I wonder if I'm gonna hit the wall. No, I didn't. Success. Whoa, that was cool noise. Rebalance the engines. Sounds like so futuristic and spacey. Doesn't have as good handling as the old ooh, it sounds so cool. Doesn't have a good handling as the old Vulture. Obviously, it's a much larger and more massive ship, and it can bring to bear 2 Class 3 hard points, which is the same as what the Vulture has, but it also has 2 Class 2 hard points. It, because it's large, it takes a less of a penalty, which is a new rule I haven't found out. It takes a less of a penalty from smaller weapons fire, so Class 1 and Class 2 lasers do less damage to it. What else does it have? It's got plenty of slots. As I said, it has a lot of cargo space. And it's very quick. Extremely quick, in fact. And so that's one of the advantages it has in combat. I think that pilots that have flown both say that the Vulture and the Clipper are evenly matched if they have even pilots, and it usually comes down to who has the most shield cells and who has the most what's the word? Who gets the first shot. Alright, so let's do a vanity shot now. 1 second. Oh, it looks so good. Look at the smoke. I love it. There's me with the station in the background. Let's go on the screenshot. Oh, I love it. Alright, I'm going to head back to Shinrada Dizra, equip it with the discount, and head off to Lugh to continue assisting the freedom fighting. So I'll catch you with my loadout at Shinrada Dizra. Alright, I'm here at Jameson Memorial, and this is how I've equipped the Clipper. So I've got 232 tons of haulage, and I replaced my what's the word, Class 6 shield generator with a Class 4 in order to be able to fit a 128 and a 64 cargo rack rather than just 128 and 32. I've got a jump range laden of 16.42 light years and unladen of 23. And current of 24 because I'm half full of fuel. Okay, now I've got all D-class modules for lightweight and a little bit of an improvement over the Class E, and I've got a Class A frameshift drive, which was 5 million for that. The Class 5 frameshift drives. Well, the Class 5 modules are, the A is 5 million. Right, so on my hardpoints I've got no weapons, and I've got 4 shield boosters. That's mainly because with the Class D shield, the D shield generator, or the Class 4 generator, it's quite weak, and I feel like I need the boost to stop myself from dying too hard if I crash or if I get interdicted. Because I've got a fast ship, I can usually get away, but if my shield's hide out for longer, I'm guaranteed of it. So that's where I've made my decision. In order to get a bit more jump range, if I could get rid of these shield boosters, that would be what I'll do, but that puts it from 16.42 to about 16.7, and I figured that 0.3 of a light year was a sacrifice I was willing to make. Alright, I'm going to go do some trading. I'm down to 7.2 million. I was 14 before I started equipping this ship, and I was 37 or 38 before I bought it, so not too bad.
Docking request granted.
Alright, I think I'm going to finish there my final review of the Imperial Clipper. It certainly is a large ship. It's very easy to see how that is the assessment by the game. Uh-oh. It looks like there's a ship stuck in the slot. 2 ships stuck in the slot. I wonder if I can get through. Anyway, you need to be careful with this ship to because it's quite massive. I'll just put my shields up and shove them through. And so you end up with a lot of inertia that you have to manage. I've only got the D class modules, so with the improved modules, the thrusters for instance, that will improve, but also you end up with more weight. I haven't damaged my ship much. The 98% hull, as you can see, is due to an interdiction attempt. It wasn't an attempt. I just kind of submitted and then ran away because I have the fastest ship. So that cost me 1200. Oh, that was kind of nice of them. What a jerks. Yeah, so the Imperial Clipper. Loved the ship. Sounds great. Looks great. Can't land on small stations, which is a bit of a annoyance. I'm going to continue doing Crimson State Group missions and delivering cargo. I'm nearly back up to 10 million credits. Actually, this delivery in my hold at the moment will put me up to 10 million credits again. And I am going to spend the rest of the time getting my Vulture back from all the way down at the station I bought this ship from, and doing some more missions. So I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. That's the name of the button. And subscribe if you want to see more. Alright, this is Commander Curses signing out. Safe flying.